What's up, ladies and gentlemen? It's Brendan and I'm BMax45, and today we're coming at you with another video. We have some anime news, some great anime news. We have One Piece English dub episodes 1123 through 1133 has been announced, streaming on August 12th. So we are getting some new One Piece dub. This is really great news for us, especially for the people who are really excited for the dub. We also have some, we're going to talk about some of the stuff that's been playing during this summer season and just kind of talk about how we've been enjoying it and what we think about overall about the lineup for the summer season and what we're looking forward to in the future. But let's get into it. Let's talk about this and let's get into some great anime news about the things that we love here, specifically for the dub lovers, because that's what my kind of audience. If you're a sub person, I really like that you enjoy the sub, and I'm really glad that you get to always watch things first out of the gate. You deserve it. It's a lot of hard work to watch sub stuff, especially for me. I like to be able to tune into other things and not have to read subtitles all the time. But hey, if you enjoy this type of content, be sure to smash that like button, comment down below. We'd love to hear your thoughts. Subscribe to the channel and hit that bell for notifications so you do not miss a single minute of the fun. And here we are. We have One Piece English dub episode 1123. So we get back to it, back to the Egghead stuff. The last batch really did not have anything to do with Luffy a whole lot other than the first couple episodes and his crew. So we're getting back to it. We're going to potentially see him fight Kizaru. We're going to potentially see some backstory for Bonnie and Kuma. So it's all really cool information. I can't wait to see what goes on. We're only getting 11 episodes, so not your traditional 12 or 13, but still it's going to be really cool. And I mean, I think this way too, if they give us like 11 episodes, it doesn't have to be so long, because we just got like 12 or 13 episodes like a week or two ago. I think at this point of recording, there's probably at least I gotta say 14 or 15 episodes of the sub, not including the specials, because the specials are just recap episodes, stuff that's already been dubbed, so it doesn't really other than the few little lines like by the chibis at the beginning, doesn't really make a difference. So I would have to say that there's they're already on their way. So by the time we get this on August 12th, it'll be like 2-3 more weeks. They'll have potentially half a batch at that point, which means there'll only be 6 more weeks until there could potentially start working on another batch, which I think is a decent thing, because then it creates you create a month and a half, and then you wait another month and a half. You get like 3-month intervals on batches, which is a lot better, because now we've gone through a way bigger one, because the last time we got one was before this it started back up. We got late March or early April. We got caught up, and then we've been waiting April, May, June, July, August. That's 5 months. It's almost half a year for a dub batch. So it's hopefully this, if they're not going to do simuldub, this will ensure that we get stuff a lot faster. So I'm kind of okay with this being kind of that being 10 to 15 episodes behind all the time, and then get caught up and you're like 5 episodes behind, whatever. It'll be the Monkey D. Luffy refuses to let anyone or anything stand in the way of his quest to become king of the pirates. So yeah, we'll get to see him fight Kizaru, see his power in Gear 5, how that deals with his light fruit or whatever. I can't remember, I can't remember what his fruit is, but the light powers that he has. And it'll be interesting to see. We'll get more stuff with Vegapunks. Hopefully they'll be able to find the York and disarm the Seraphim. We'll have to wait and see what happens, but I'm really interested in the Kuma backstory and looking forward to see Luffy's fight. I don't know how long the Egghead arc is, like how much more we'll get of it, but the show's, there's some really cool stuff coming up, so I'm really excited for all that. So mark your calendars, guys. August 12th, it will be on Crunchyroll. So yeah, and then if we go Over here, we're looking at the summer season lineup here, what we've been watching. And we're going to talk about some of it. Gachikuta, super cool. Really, really awesome. I'm really enjoying this. Gachikuta is really fun. I only got, there's only been like 2 episodes, but it seems like it's going to be an intense and really cool series. I'm actually really excited to watch more of this. Actually, we had a week break, and it's supposed to be having a new episode air today, so I'm going to be watching that. Of course, time of recording is Sunday. We're going to be putting this video up later on in the week. Kaiju number 2, which I loved last year. I'm getting off to a good start with, running into number 9. Again, really, really cool. I like the fact that both of these are simul dubs. Like, they're not airing the sub before the dub. Both of these are airing dub at the same time, which is really cool. Although sometimes that changes, because I know Kaiju number 8, around the end of the series, they had to break and air the last couple episodes in sub and then wait a couple weeks before we got the last couple episodes in dub, which is fine. But I really like it when you get those, simul dubs. Really, really cool. To Dawn season 2 is hilarious and really awesome at the same time, just as it was in the first part, season 1. I loved how that it's like season 2. I thought it was gonna be like the second core, but they're just calling it season 2. So I can't wait to see more stuff from that. A really great show. Really great chemistry between the characters, and just being very serious and very, kind of supernaturally, while also being ridiculous at the same time. Which is sometimes how Kaiju number 8 feels. But all 3 of these shows I believe, are going to be hits. Like, these 2 are definitely hits. I think this one's going to be as well. I think this one I might actually be super, into even more than some of the other shows. Definitely not these 2, though. These 2 are like kind of my tops for me. Dress Up Darling is, it's finally starting getting dub episodes. It had like 2 or 3 episodes before it started getting dubbed. It's off to a good start. It's a lot of fun for a romance anime. It's really a lot of fun. It's one of those ones that the main character the guy character can't accept that she might like him, which is kind of sad, because it's like, is that gonna, it sucks when that's the only thing that holds the relationship back, is that she wants to be in a relationship with him, but he's got to realize that, if he wants to be with her, he needs to man up and say something. So I think that's going to be the thing that really holds them back. And I'm interested to see if that is something that holds them back in multiple seasons, or if there's some kind of progression. I like decent progression. Sometimes anime does not have decent progression. Sometimes it just keeps doing the same thing over and over and over again. And sometimes it'd be nice to see what it would be like if they actually got together. And but sometimes that's the whole point of the end of the series, and it's kind of like, oh well, it would be nice to see them as a couple and stuff like that, and navigating that, and not just finally admitting their feelings at the end. Dr. Stone Science Future. Dr. Stone, always super fun. Core 2, like I said, it's interesting. You get to see new cool things, and it's going to be the end. Science Future is the final season, so it'll be interesting to see how they end this, how we get to the moon, and how everything kind of gets resolved. So we're gonna that's be part of it. And then I haven't watched Toilet Bound Hanako-kun yet. Such a weird name, but it's on my list. It's just one of those ones I just haven't got to. Of course, I did start a couple of Cuckoos season 2. The season 1 was pretty intense, and I enjoyed it as kind of a slice of life. And it looks like they're going to throw another girl into the mix, because they love those harem animes. So it was a fun show last year, and I think it's gonna be fun this year. A couple ones that look cool, like Arknights and Apocalypse Bringer. There's no dub information for them at the current time, so they're not really ones on my list. I haven't, again, same thing. These ones are all subs right here. Clevitus has been really fun. It's really cool. At least the first episode was pretty intense. Clevitus is a decent watch. It's interesting. and it'll be interesting to see where it goes. A lot of cool action. I'm enjoying that one as well. These ones I haven't watched. Neither of those ones. And then the Denken no Mogura hasn't had a dub yet. It's TBA. What else am I watching here? I haven't started watching this one that I was in reincarnated as Seventh Prince, although I haven't watched the first season either. So that's one. I did start watching Lord of Mysteries. That has started to get dubbed. That is very interesting. I don't really understand the first episode. It's really like the second episode, there's a bit more of understanding of like things that are happening in that episode. But the first episode, there's a lot of stuff that's just really hard to understand. I think I'd really need to read up on this to kind of understand what's going on in the Lord of Mysteries. But it looks really cool. The animation looks really good. So hopefully I'll figure out what's going on there as well. New Saga. I haven't started watching this one yet either, although this one has a dub, apparently. I wasn't paying attention. I guess the dub finally came out. Trying to think of what else I'm watching. So many things I'm watching right now. Of course, I'm renting Reborn as a Vending Machine. That's been a lot of fun. That's a fun show. And, of course, Rent a Girlfriend. I've been watching as well. We only got one episode so far, so it's interesting to see where this one goes. This was a really good slice of life, and I'm excited to see where this goes in the season 4. But this is actually one that I didn't think would be as good as it was. So, you know, it holds a special place in my heart right now. Anyways, I'm very excited about that. I'm trying to remember if Shield Hero Season 4. That's coming along pretty good. I can't wait to see where that goes. One of my favorite series of when I started watching Crunchyroll. Again, Season 2 was very disappointing. Season 3 was really good. So I'm hoping Season 4. And like nothing's really top Season 1, but I'm hoping that they do find a way to top Season 1. You know, I'm really excited for that. And then, of course, The Water Magician is another one that I'm hoping to watch, but I haven't got there yet. I mean, I didn't know. There's a lot of shows. Like I've been watching this Togen Anki, which is actually really, really cool, about Oni and stuff like that. It's a really intense show. Again, blood and gore, but it's really, really cool. And I'm thinking that's another good one here. So there's a lot of cool stuff out there. I haven't even been able to scratch the surface. Like I said, I mean, there's the ones I definitely want to try watching are The Water Magician, and things like what is it here? The New Saga, which I haven't even really got a chance to look at yet, and I haven't even seen that they were dubbed. Honestly, and that's why sometimes it's really good to put things on your watch list, because if you have it on your watch list, you can then check it out. You can check out when it has a new, especially if you're dubbed, it'll actually show up as new on your list, so you know that there's a new episode and you know it's dubbed. So that's really cool. And that's how I usually find out, like, you know, when most of this stuff like starts airing in dub, is just having it on my watch list and then seeing those new episodes daily as I, like, you know, after work. Oh, what's new? And oh, sweet, I can watch a couple episodes of this, a couple episodes of that. Thursdays are pretty busy with a lot of stuff. But yeah, and yeah, Thursday to Dawn, Dr. Stone. I think that's the same day they do the Shield Hero one. Oh, that's Wednesday. But yeah, it kind of covers your week, so it's nice if you have a lot of shows that you're really interested into, and you have like little bits. You know, you have a couple episodes each day. There's a few dead days, but generally like Wednesday on, you have an episode or two of something you can watch per week, which is kind of nice. You know, not too much, not too little, and it kind of gets you through the season. So I mean, like, especially if you want to watch as things kind of progress and you don't want to have to like wait until everything comes out and then binge it. That can be cool too. Of course, then you have to, like, when something really good happens, you're like, oh, I gotta wait till next week. So yeah, definitely, I would say my top ones so far for the season are going to be Gachi Kuda. I'm interested in that so much. I'd say Shield Hero, Dodon, and Clevitus are the ones that I'm most excited for right now. So if you guys like those, go check them out. They're really good. If you haven't watched them, some of them have multiple seasons, so you can have some stuff to watch before you get to the new stuff. It's all really, really good. Tell me your guys' thoughts about all this. Are you enjoying the summer season? I feel like they put a lot of hits out in the summer, which is funny because usually, like, summer people go out and touch grass, and so you might not want to do that. But tell me your guys' thoughts about all of this in the comments below. Looks like that's all the time we have for this video. Thank you very much for tuning in, and we hope to see you in the next video. And as always, have a wonderful day. And that's all for now, folks.